Okay, welcome to the first round of the Slitherine official Field of Glory 2 tournament. We are ranged against Richard Yorke, actually. What were the odds? I think we'll probably link each other's videos when this is done. So it's a mirror match. Here I have the Macedonians with the Greek allies versus the Spartans. Let's see what this later Spartan list can bring. A good range of lights, up to 12 units, although that would be quite expensive. The Uzanoi are a new patch unit. They're 33 points protected, javelins, light spear, 50% swordsmen. In theory, they're lights killers, but my lights will probably evade from them if he brings any. For medium foot, he has Thuriophoroi. For heavies, hoplites, including a large number of veteran hoplites. The veteran hoplites representing the Spartan citizens and Perioikoi brigaded together, with the citizens representing the hoplites of allied states. His cavalry arm is poor, a max of 4 units including lights. However, the hoplites are pretty cheap, so if I'm not careful, I could be outnumbered. Rough ground here, 3 tiles. And here. Okay. Interesting. We'll grab more Thurios. And Thuriophoroi are basically equal to the mercenary or citizen hoplites, other than cohesion checks for being medium foot in the open. For lights, we'll grab slingers, archers, and a light javelin men at 24 points a pop. I don't think I want to grab more than the 7 though. We'll also max out our light javelin horse at 2 units, to be fair. Not really a great mass of them. And I'll have to decide whether I want to outnumber him in cavalry or just try to steamroll with heavy foot from the front. We can also field our own hoplites if we want, which I think I do want because they are so cheap. And the citizens are fine for the center because they're not going to be doing any maneuvering anyway. Right. Do I want warbands? In fact, I might want warbands more than I want. It's hard to say. Stick with the pike then, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. I'm torn. Gotta admit, I kind of like the look of that. So if we did something like that, we would be able to get cavalry to extend the line. Do I want to, though? Could just go all in with expensive units, too. I'm going to cut, because I'm going to take forever to do this. Okay, here's what we settled on. Just 2 units of pike phalanx, and the 2 units of superior warband, and one of our own veteran hoplites. Otherwise, we filled in the infantry line with Thuriophoroi, citizen hoplites, and mercenary hoplites on the flank. I got 2 supplemental units of armored cavalry. They're worthless at fighting head-on, but that's as good as his cavalry gets, so we can either take on his cavalry or do some flank work or killing lights. Speaking of lights, we don't have very many, but we have enough to screen, and I don't intend to use my lights for more than screening. I'm not going to try to use them to disrupt the main line or anything, because I didn't want to sink enough points to them to make that practical. So we've just got to general up and then decide what to do. Right then, see what he's got. All right, pretty traditional. Nothing way out there. Max on his veteran hoplites, not surprising. Strong reserve of citizens. For lights, 7 on foot and 2 a horse. Same as us. His foot skirmishers are better as he invested in the Yuzonoi. But as long as we keep close to our own non-light foot, that shouldn't be a big deal. So we'll keep things subtle by just moving directly forward. Alright, good for now. Next turn. Alright, straightforward so far. Oop. We'll spread out a bit so that our heavies can offer support. So we'll take the first volley, but then we can countercharge and hopefully catch them in the rear. Okay, good. Next turn. Alright, there we go. Waste of arrows, you ask me. Good. Give them a shove. Perfect. Same here. Good. Right then. Okay. Nothing really important has happened yet. Next turn. Bit of revenge for him there. Okay. These lights a show. Okay. Never mind. Interesting. We'll shift here and be annoying, basically. It's a little consequence who wins, as I'd rather keep my men in position than kill some light archers. Okay. Next turn. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Such luck. Well, follow them. Nope. No, that's not what we wanted. Damn. Now we're disordered. It unlocks our swordsman POA, but it means that we can get countercharged by these hoplites and lose. So hopefully we'll fall back without losing any cohesion. Actually, we might need these guys over here to help slow whatever hole opens up when these guys collapse. I think that's good for now. I'm kind of tempted to push a little more aggressively here, but we'll wait and see how badly this combat goes. Next turn. See how badly we pay for this. Yes. Alright, we're going to have a giant hole in our center. To shift you over. Going to be down at the very least these 2 units. Give them a shove. Perhaps... Oh. Turn these about as well. $40 to $42. Let's try to arc around. Oh, we might fall apart pretty quickly here. I think we'll lose all 3 units. It's fine if we lose this unit to the hoplites. We can charge with the lancers and break through, or ride past even. But this is looking quite bad at the moment. In fact, it's looking bad enough that I might try to shift this unit over as well. Next turn. Yeah, some mistakes and some bad luck. Mistake was charging this unit and not having reserves. Bad luck was this frag. Let's see if there's more bad luck to follow. Yes! Double disrupt. We're gonna lose this for sure now. Or at least I'd be very surprised not to lose this. Come on. Really? Interesting. Okay, well this is not the best. Threaten. Does that do me any good? Not really. That could help a bit. But this is still going to collapse. Do I want to charge? Not sure that I do. Get me in range of these veterans. Otherwise, I'd stand there and get pelted, though. Still, I think I'd rather stand for a turn. This is probably not recoverable, but I can at least do some damage on my way down. Next turn. Would have been better had they broken sooner, and then they have a better chance of rallying later. Interesting. That's not going to help them very much against 3 units. That is more helpful. Come on, shove them off. Held firm. To think about that. Shove them. That's the opposite of what I was hoping for. Now, the whole thing's going to fall apart. We're going to lose this unit to a flank attack. Turnabout. So if we lose and just frag and get pushed back, we can get a flank in. It's something. Very ugly. And our collapse continues. Oh, wonderful. That rally's bad. I really wish these guys had just broken and then come back instead of this heroic stand. It's really not that useful for us. Alright, how bad? Right. Threaten that, even though we're going to be hard-pressed to hold out. Ouch. Finally. Do we get pushed back? Good. Here we go. Really? That's just horrible luck on that unit. Oh, that makes up for it a little bit. Okay. Held firm. What do we do with you? You've proved useless at this point. This is so annoying. I can turn here to threaten this flank, but then he'll just lock me in anyway. Or I can charge, which I guess I just clicked anyway. It's kind of pointless. It's a real waste of a 64-point unit. We'll have the multiple point bonus for that, even though they'll get butchered. Next turn. Okay, next turn we'll have the sledge javelin horse charge in, be pinned in by our slingers, and then we can slip past. Hopefully. Held firm. That's a shame. Good. Wow, that's unfortunate. Probably should have just been patient with them. Hold firm, generaled up veterans, yes. Good. These will auto break soon. Not this turn. Veteran hoplites, still 264, so they're likely to hold out for a while. Well, it's still competitive, but that's going to take a big chunk out of our route percent. We need to start rolling this as rapidly as possible. Hopefully, neither of these units breaks next turn at least. Next turn. Uh-huh. Great. Just hold on. Good. Just about to auto break here, unfortunately. Okay, go commit suicide, thank you. And we're off. $251. Some casualties in. Should be close to an auto break. Not quite. Held firm again. I can't possibly hold that much longer. See auto break, and there should be one here as well. Right. These two commanders fleeing the field now. In the meantime, fall back. A little closer, hopefully they'll rally to steady soon. That was unlucky. It's very unlucky. Turn around and prepare to flee. And these were even odds, and we just dropped. Early, if they'd held one more turn, I could have flanked them. Now, still might do it, but they're going to be in no condition to fight afterward. You could just cover with this unit anyway. Yeah, I feel like I really screwed this one up. Next turn. No! Oh, man. That's really annoying. Yeah, if they'd stayed disrupted, we could have just charged them. Not all is lost. But that phalanx unit is definitely lost. .278 veteran hoplites. General up on a studio footway and slam into these Stetson hoplites. The alternative was to charge first with these and invite flank attack in 2 turns, but I decided not to make the bold move yet. Run away. Hugely unfortunate. There's nothing we can really do about this. Ouch. Should have moved them first. Let's zone of control lock them, if for no other reason than that we can get these veterans over here. Alright, and you actually go here. You turn about. At least get this break in. Disruption. Still lose this unit. The question is whether that will trigger a wider collapse or not. Very ugly though. Next turn. Yeah. Hopefully they hold firm. No. Alright then. Gonna need better rallies than that if we're gonna win this thing. .265, huh? who's left? This unit has been completely useless the entire battle. Do we do it? I think we do. It's not how to do it. And hope for a rally, basically. That's all we can do at this point. Well, we're going to lose this unit. That'll put us, I think, to 59. Next turn, and he got a nice rally on that unit. And that unit. $58. Yeah. We're gonna lose this. 57. To disrupt instead of fragged for that unit. Right. Well, for starters, we need to re-disrupt this damned unit. Of course. Right then. Held firm. Close to auto-breaking this unit, but we're not quite there. Shove them. Damn, if we fight this unit's just going to turn around and flank us, but at the same time, I don't see what choice we have. This whole situation is just absurd. I think we just have to go for it. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Well, at least it's close, and we'll get a little bit more damage in before we go down. Next turn. Just getting ready for that flank attack there. Yep, we're gonna lose this, I think, in 1 or 2 turns. That seals the deal right there. What about an auto break? No. No to that. Well, it's done now. We might as well charge. Alright, should be it. Gave Richard a well played, assuming I don't rally up, which I don't think I can in time anyway. There we go, 61. Oh, an auto brake. Oh, you know, we got pretty close. Yeah, we're still gonna lose this thing, but I guess we get a chance to do a bit more damage. Come on. At least the satisfaction of seeing off that unit. I still don't think that my suicidal moves here made it so I threw away the game or anything. I'm still gonna lose this unit, and either of those would be enough to put us over the edge. Okay, so now that should be a GG. Okay, got a GG. Here we go. So congratulations to Richard. This is actually my first game that I've ever lost against him. So he's moving up in the world, and he did really well in the Digital League this season too. So he should be coming up a division, I would imagine. Okay, sorry, the combat sound effects were really loud for some reason. Anyway, what did I do wrong, and what can I blame on luck? I think I can only blame one bad thing on luck, ultimately. That was the initial fragmenting of my generaled up superior warband against a unit of hoplites over here. The severe mistake that I opened the battle with was pursuing his Uzanoi with a unit of warband that crashed into his hoplites here and then pushed them back into this broken ground, which left my men disordered and prey to charges from multiple directions. Now, they held on for a while, but what could have been a devastating breakthrough type unit just got butchered by 3 units here by my own rashness, and by 1 unit over here by just sheer bad luck. I also think that I over-invested in cavalry for basically no payoff. Both of his not very good and cheap cavalry are still on the field. My cavalry are all routed. I would have been better off putting those points into probably more phalanx guides, to be honest. Yeah, the skirmishing was indecisive. I think that was to be expected with these sorts of armies. I'm interested in continuing the tournament and using more cavalry-heavy armies and the like. So yeah, really well done to Richard. Good game. And I imagine you should be able to see this battle from his perspective on his channel. When that comes up, I'll post a link below as well. So good game, and until next time.